Hey everybody, Jesse Berry here with Keep Payson Clean. I'm wearing my Jesus Was Homeless shirt today. And I was just out picking up trash with the dogs this morning and wanted to talk about some thoughts that were going through my head. So there's a lot of complaints. And this video is for the people who all they do is get on the internet and complain too. I love you as well. I am running for council to serve you too. I'm not running for a side. That's why I have chosen the independent route. I don't think that any side has it all figured out, and you might have your preferences there. So for all of the haters out there, go and leave a comment on this video. It lets me know that you actually watched the video and didn't just get on to complain because you saw my face. Beyond all of that, I was walking around and I was thinking about this thing that I keep hearing. We don't want the town to grow because we don't want to lose the small town feel. Do you truly believe that the small town feel is still here? Because we're not doing the simple things. Like, I don't see people just waving at each other out the window. I grew up in Geisela. When we drive into Geisela, we wave at each other. Like every car, and it's kind of weird, and you think somebody might not be from Geisela if you don't see them wave back at you. And so it got me thinking, just like walking down the road, waving at people, waving at semis going by, people that were clearly from out of town, people that live here, you know? You're more likely to get a honk from somebody who lives here, but I also got a wave back from every single person who is traveling through town. And guess what? They also get to see you picking up trash, walking your dog. They get to see you dancing and enjoying the town that you live in. So if you don't want to lose a small town feel, give it the small town vibe. This community is going to look like the way that we treat it, the way that we treat each other, and the way that we show up for one another. So the premise of like the more we grow, the less of a small town it's going to feel like is just a bunch of crap in my opinion, and is just an excuse for people to not treat each other well. If you go out and treat people good and you love people with the heart of Jesus and you go out and you show the face of God through your actions and you invite other people into it by waving at them, smiling, having a good time, and giving the vibes for the community, then you're not going to lose the things that you're complaining about or you're scared about or you're fearful about, you know? Those are only things that are lost by us losing ourselves in the process. So my urge for you is show up at the farmers market, show up at the events. Don't just sit behind your computer and type. Don't just be somebody who causes problems or brings up problems without solutions. Be somebody who gets out into the community, makes a difference, and then shows others how to do that, how to love that way, and bring the energy. This is something that I don't fear because I show up to my community every single day, and nothing is going to change when I get onto council. Nothing is going to change as Keep Payson Clean grows. In fact, the more presence that I bring into the community, the more connection there is going to be. It's one of my strong suits, you know? Like, not everything is about balancing a budget and doing all... Like, that's not what that's all about. Guess what? There's going to be 6 other people on there that are very intelligent and have better experience with that than me. But I've also run a fine dining restaurant doing multiple millions of dollars per year with over 30 employees that I was directly in charge of while doing all of the orders and things like that, you know? So there's experience there. Running multiple business. Keep Payson Clean is only growing. These are things that people keep asking for a resume. What's my experience? What's this? What's that? And the other. Well, here's some of that experience. But also, if you're not seeing what my experience is, you're not a part of the events in the community. And then you are fearful of losing the small town vibes. So if you want to keep the energy, be the energy. Get out there. Don't keep saying, what is my town going to do for me? What's my town going to do for me? What's my town going to do for me? Get out and see what you can do for your town, and then watch it just flow around you. The other part of this is I was at Bible study last night, and there was a question of, when's the next revival happening? Is it going to happen before Jesus comes? It's happening right now. And if you're missing the revival, you were probably one of the people who missed the revival back when Chuck Smith did it, and when like Jesus Revolution stuff and all of the other revolutions and revivals that have come through. They were missed by the people who were complaining, by the people who were fearful, by the people who weren't getting out and being a part of their community. This is a fullness aspect. We all need to come together and build together and create together and love together and do things together. And if you don't, you're going to feel like you're missing something. And it only makes sense. So, get out. We make it real easy as a town, really. I mean, the rodeo's next month. Keep Payson Clean as the month after that. Halloween's the month after that. And what is in November? I don't know. It gets freaking beautiful. Duh. So we can all still be out doing things. Backyard barbecues, waving at the people, going through the town, like being a community. And then December rolls into Winter Wonderland, and that you're like, there is always stuff going on. Go be a part of it. Like I said, get out to the farmers market, go out and do things. If we all start being cohesive together, doing things together, 16,000 hands together, and it's more than that. It would be 32,000 hands actually, because you got to multiply that by, I don't know. Let's say 2.9 because of the people missing hands. I don't know how many it is, but there's a few, and I don't want to discredit them. So, I love you so much. Ponder the thoughts. Maybe if you want to be a strong together community that spends less on taxes and all of these other things, because we get out and do things together and build together, so we share resources together, so we create together, so we're not putting it all on one company from out of town. And it's not that complicated. Let's get out and do it. I love you. Jump behind me. I've created a way. Jump behind Parks and Recreation. Jump behind the multiplicity of people who are out here doing things. And get off of your computer. Throw it in the trash can. Throw it away. Get it away. You know, we don't really need to be on it all of the time. It's actually super detrimental for us. And we should be out in the streets, in the nature, in the places, in the spaces, doing art, creating, living, loving, and being one together. I love you so much. God bless you. I hope you have such a beautiful day. Once again, this is Jesse Berry with Keep Payson Clean, signing off. Peace.